What's up, everybody? We are back for another episode of Right or Wrong. I'm Donald Jones.
Gary Smith.
And today we're going to talk about something that is a little funny to me, actually. And it's the president of the Timmonsville, South Carolina chapter of the NAACP, who actually said that he was profiled. He was pulled over, said that he was profiled. His name is
Moultrie.
Moultrie. He actually he said that he was profiled. I'm terrible with names. We were just talking about this.
You are, but I'll correct you, Don.
All right.
So his name was Moultrie, right?
There you go.
And this guy, he went online. He went and posted saying, I was racially profiled. Cop pulled me over for no damn reason. Driving while black. Mm-hmm. DWB.
Yep.
We've heard it before, right? And
you ever been pulled over for that?
I can't say I have, man. Anyway, so a couple of days later, the body cam footage comes out and tells a little bit different story on what happened.
Hey, how are you? I'm all right. I'm Officer Miles with the Timmonsville Police Department.
Yes, sir.
Got your license, registration, proof of insurance on you. The reason why I'm coming in contact with you is whenever you took the left right here, you didn't signal. Okay, that's the only reason why I'm coming in contact with you, okay? Your registration, try not to drive the car no more until you get the proper documentation, because this registration has to come back to 1992, okay, GMC truck.
Officer Mills comes up to the car and realizes the vehicle this Mercedes that's pulled over is not what's registered on the tags. It's a GMC. Mm-hmm. Donald, I think, listen.
Now, is that why he was pulled over?
Yeah.
He was pulled over because the
the plates did not match the vehicle.
Okay, cool.
Would that, in your opinion,
that's pulled over.
Definitely gets you pulled over.
You look like you stole the car.
It's cut and dry.
Right.
You know, I think there's no arguing this one, even though it's right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what happened afterwards, the cop was sweet as pie. And now, if that happened in New Jersey, that car would have been impounded. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah, you weren't going home.
He let the guy go. He just told him. He simply explained, in the state of South Carolina, your vehicle, the tags have to be switched over before you start operating. Mm-hmm. He was very nice to the guy. Let him go, hand him his ID, didn't write him a ticket, and sent him on his way. So what does that... I've talked about my disdain before about the NAACP. I think they do more harm than good at times. Does that not discredit at least the leadership?
Yeah, I mean, for something like that, I think it discredits, especially himself, as the president of that chapter.
Right.
You definitely be discredited. I think you shouldn't be the president of any chapter after you do something like that, after you lie about being racially profiled, because that's what the NAACP stands for. Things like racial profiling, civil rights, period. That's what they supposedly stand for.
Yeah.
Now, for a guy like this who's the leader, you can't come out and lie about something like that. So he should lose his title as the president. You should just go be someone else in the chapter. In terms of all of the rest of the leaders, I wouldn't say it discredits all of them, because I'm sure there's some real genuine leaders within the NAACP, within the chapters all around the country. But for me, definitely it discredits him.
Yeah, I think recently the NAACP's been made a laughingstock. You have this guy, then you got that white woman who's claiming she was black. Rachel.
Was she mixed?
She was not. She was a snowflake, 100% white.
Well, I mean, maybe she just wanted to be down.
Well, it don't matter if she's down. She's still not black, okay? So.
Well, she was trying to be down for the cause.
That's fine, but she lied.
Okay.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Just like this guy lied. So now you got a party full of liars.
Right.
So it doesn't look good on their part, you know. I'm going to take it one step further. Not only do I believe this guy's a liar, I believe this guy should be charged for defamation of character for that cop. Because that cop could have had his life ruined.
He could have.
Very easily. Especially, listen, the NAACP holds weight. They, believe it or not, they hold a ton of weight. And no one shuts things down better than the NAACP, you know.
They will shut something down.
They will shut
things
the
right civil
faster than you can say your last name.
They will shut something
So that
down.
poor officer could have lost his career. He could have lost his livelihood. I think that president was wrong. I think he should be charged of defamation of character, that police officer, because he did nothing wrong. He was just doing his job. That's my take. I don't know how you feel about it.
I think he was wrong. I got to agree with you on this one. He's wrong for lying. I don't even know how you thought you'd get away with something like that. You know, and to be honest with you, people do it all the time.
All the time.
But you can't be the leader, the president of any chapter of an organization like the NAACP and live foul like that. You just bought a new car.
Nice car.
A nice car, Mercedes.
Very nice.
And the plates come back to a 92 GMC. Bruh.
What are you thinking?
What are you thinking with that?
And then you got the audacity to try to explain to the cop, hey, well, this is what the woman at the DMV told me. He don't want to hear that. He's running tags all day.
Exactly.
He's dealing with people that are committing crimes. He thinks you're just another shady person trying to switch plates,
Switch plates, exactly.
So
yeah, you need to. He should have been charged. I'm surprised it wasn't impounded. Like you said.
Yeah, he bought. Listen, credit to that cop for actually looking at that guy's documentation and saying, "All right, he seems legit." So
right. But if he would have known that the president would have come out and said, he would have sent them.
He would have
impounded the car.
He would have been one of those.
Slapped him with like 10 tickets.
Oh yeah, maybe even 12.
Yeah. Definitely.
Well, either way, you're wrong, terrible, and hopefully you learn from this.
Terrible.
Terrible.
You should be fired.